tsunami. So tsunami is also one of the most deadliest natural disaster that we have heard. Most of you must have heard about tsunami. So let's talk about tsunami here. What is tsunami? Tsunami means harbor waves. It's a kind of wave which eventually disturbs the settlement which are in the coasts. So it's a harbor wave and it is caused by the displacement of a large body of water, normally an ocean or a large lake, right? So what happens in the case of tsunami? There are a lot of series of waves, one wave after another wave after another wave. When the movement or the displacement of these waves become large, then they may disturb the people or they may disturb the property on the coast, because these waves become huge. The displacement is very, very large. Okay, these waves are very, very different from the normal ocean waves, because normal ocean waves do not disturb the lives or do not disturb the settlement in the coast. But these waves which causes tsunami, they are formed because of gravitational pull of moon and sun. So a tsunami is generated by the displacement of water. Now tsunami waves do not resemble normal undersea currents or sea waves, because their wavelength is far longer, and the impact of the tsunami is only limited to coastal areas. It will not disturb the interior towns which are settled, but they will only be disturbing the coastal areas. Although the impact of tsunami is limited to coastal areas, but their destructive power can be enormous and they may affect the entire ocean basins, right? So that is about tsunami. Now let's see how tsunami waves form. So initially the waves will be very, very light, and the height of these waves will also be small. But what happens is, see, one wave after another wave after another wave. So series of wave, when it reaches the coastal area, so see that the amplitude of these wave will become more. So, and that's how these waves, which were pretty silent over the sea, now becomes destructive when they reach the coast area. So that's how the tsunami waves originate, and thereafter they destroy the settlement which is close to the sea. Now how is a tsunami formed? Let's talk about how is tsunami formed. Rapid movement of the ocean floor displaces a column of water. So initially the ocean floors, there will be some kind of disturbance in the ocean floors which will displace this wave. Now when the wave is displaced, so this wave is going to strike the next wave, and the second wave is going to strike the wave ahead, and as the wave approaches land, its energy compresses into smaller waves, forcing it to gain height. So here the height is very less. When this wave strikes the next wave, the energy becomes more and there will be slight increase in the height of the wave. Again, this wave is going to strike the next wave which is ahead of it, and again you see the height is again increased. So the final wave which strikes the settlement on the coastal area, the height of this wave will be the maximum, and that's how tsunami is formed. So the tsunami will always start with a disturbance in the seabed. So this is about tsunami. So in 2004, Indian Ocean tsunami was one of the deadliest natural disaster in the human history, with at least 230,000 people being killed and missing 14 countries which were bordering the Indian Ocean. So you see here in the picture, before the tsunami, this is a kind of settlement that we see in the coastal areas, whereas after the tsunami hit, then this is a kind of picture that we see here. So these are satellite pictures before and after the tsunami hit the coastal areas. Let's now talk about floods. Floods are another very, very serious natural disasters. What is flood? Flood is an overflow of water. So a lot of water, when it gets stagnated because of heavy rain or bursting of any kind of cloud, then it creates flood. So overflow of water that submerges land which is usually dry is actually defined as floods. Or flood can also be defined as covering by water of land which is not normally covered by water is also called as floods, right? Now flooding may occur as an overflow of water from the water bodies such as river, lakes, ocean, in which the water overtops or the water breaks leaves. In such areas, generally floods are expected to occur. Now, in 1987, the Yellow River flooding was the devastating flood in the Yellow River. And this Yellow River is actually in China. So this is the map of the Yellow River. You can see the dots here. So these are the places which are around the Yellow River. So this is the Yellow River. So in the Yellow River, the flood came, and this river is prone to flooding because of its elevated nature. The flood that began in September 1887, it killed 900,000 people, and it was among one of the most deadliest disaster ever recorded in the history. So this was Yellow River flood in China in 1887, right? Okay, now we're going to discuss about wildfire. So in the beginning, as I said, what is wildfire? Wildfire is uncontrolled fire in the countryside or in the wilderness or in the forest, in the jungles. Automatically, generally in the summer seasons, the trees, they catch fire, and the fire spreads so fast that the entire forest gets burnt. So these types of fires are called as wildfires. So what is a wildfire? The definition of a wildfire is an area of combustible vegetation that occurs in the countryside or in the rural areas. Now, depending upon the type of the vegetation where it occurs, a wildfire can be classified more specifically as a brush fire or a desert fire, forest fire, grass fire, hill fire, vegetation fire. So the fires can be of many types, and it depends upon where the fire has occurred, right? Now, wildfires can damage property, human life, but they have many beneficial effects on the native vegetation, animal and ecosystem that are involved with fire. So in 2008, California wildfire was one of the most devastating fire since the 21st century, and throughout the year, close to 13,75,000 acres of the land was burned because of these wildfires, right? Even in India, we keep hearing about wildfires. The entire jungle gets burned, but it generally happens in the summer season.